Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Shinam.
Jerry. Prasanna sir, we can't see you. So full on Christmas vibes, huh, Jerry?
Yes, all set. I think as soon as December comes in, all set for Christmas.
I just wish it could snow in India for Christmas. I mean, especially in Pune. But
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to find snow. I mean, if you're not in the northern regions of like either Shimla or somewhere.
I've never seen snow. I'm from
Oh,
North India. Born and brought up in Haryana. Shifted to Pune 10 years back only for work, but never seen snow. Never got a chance only.
I think you should try out one winters.
I, I'm,
It's pretty amazing.
I was thinking last year, but then the COVID came, and I really wanted to go to Canada for Christmas, Canada or New York for Christmas. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that is the perfect place for Christmas vibe.
exactly. That's the perfect environment or the place where you can actually experience the real Christmas vibes.
Absolutely. Vivan is saying, Jerry, Santa, give us some early Christmas presents with his
Ye-
NFTs.
Yeah, yeah. The only catch here is you'll need to purchase those gifts.
Or in case if you have crypto, I can share the address with you. You can send me early Christmas present or late birthday present. It was in October, but I'm still accepting gifts.
Sure, sure. All of you, I think, can start sending in the what your crypto wallets out here, and I think this year's Santa would be sharing out all crypto bonuses and crypto gifts.
He's on BitCloud, so he can give us coins there also.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I can definitely invest in new people, so I'm always open to that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that very soon my jokes NFTs come. I mean, I'm a tech by qualification, but I have a very fun sense of humor side. Not like Kanna Ranaut in a sense where बहुत funny है, but actual में funny है. So if ever it comes, then you can buy my jokes. I hope so.
That will be a unique NFT where you can
Yeah,
actually
Anna,
spend it on jokes.
a
Correct.
techie who's working in cyber for such a long time, but she has such a brilliant out of the box thinking. One is saying, Shinam, I will buy that joke NFT only from us in Rossity. Just FI, he's the one mentor. I mean, he's been everything that I know about tech and jokes, he's taught me. So, yeah, I think Prasanna sir is also online, but we can't see him.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Hello, sir, how are
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
So, are you all excited for your first talent NFT?
yeah. I'm looking forward. Yeah,
Sir, can you switch on your webcam so that we can see you also?
yeah. Can you see? I don't know why it is
Not
not
yet.
visible. Just a second.
There is a small button down called video on. I think that.
Yeah, I did that. I'm waiting. Most probably it's taking some its own time.
Okay, so in the meanwhile, we'll start. So I have two very interesting personalities right now on this stream. So I'll start with Prasanna sir. Actually, I know Prasanna sir for quite some time now. Very inspiring person. He's engineer by qualification. He's a sportsman. He's a photographer. And for photography, I can vouch for it because I've seen his photography very
Yeah,
brilliant. And he's an avid traveler.
yeah.
And sir, you've also received 50 plus leadership awards.
Yeah, I thought let me keep it less. Otherwise, it will be little difficult for me
So
to handle.
half century तो हो गई है sir. So
I
we
think it's a more than 500 overall, but
wow.
I just keeping it less as of now. Let me increase it as my NFTs will go furthermore. Yeah.
Trying to be modest, but very interesting and very inspiring story. He's also a founding member of Indian Blockchain Forum.
Yeah,
Correct?
so absolutely, yeah. This is something we started this year. Yeah, it's a non-profit organization, and sooner we will enlighten the whole ecosystem furthermore.
Very interesting. And Jerry, we have Jerry is also so actually both of you have mentored. Sir has mentored almost 400 plus startups so far. Derek is also mentoring startups. Derek, you also specialize in cybersecurity domain, and you are a TEDx speaker also, right? Sorry, I'm saying Jerry. I'm sorry.
Jerry. Yeah. That you confused with Derek over there.
So, how old are you?
So I'm currently 29, and I'm basically a social media marketer wherein I consult and I freelance entrepreneurs and founders on how to actually build your personal brand across LinkedIn and all other social media platforms. So that is one main highlight that I help out founders and entrepreneurs on.
So tell us about your story. How did it start? How did you get into it?
So basically, when I was in school time, when I was probably in 10th, there was a one concert of KK that had come into our school, and I was into the public relations team, and I was given the opportunity to promote that event through my social channels. So at that point of time, there was no real term called as digital marketing or social media marketing. All of us were on social media to connect with friends and families, but I never thought that this could actually become a profession in next 10 years time. So that's how my interest generated, but I never knew that this could be pursued as a full-time job or a full-time profession. It's on later years when I was doing my MBA and during my marketing days when I was experimenting, learning, doing internships and life projects that I really fell in love with the concept of social media marketing, wherein through social media you can connect with your audience, your customers, and then influence them to purchase your products or your services and build a community around it. So that's been the journey, and it's been what I think almost 6 to 7 years now I've been working in the field.
So basically, you
And
got into the field before it was called the influencer marketing.
exactly, before the actual term was there, I was doing it,
Yeah.
but I never knew about it. So that's the fun part.
So I can see that you. Where did you do your schooling from?
I did my schooling from Delhi itself, but then I did my MBA from Christ in Bangalore. And after that, I'm currently working at ZS as a management consultant in the digital marketing team.
Okay. So Jerry, you're based out of right now Delhi.
Delhi itself, yeah.
Delhi itself, giving us full Christmas vibes.
Yes. I think this is the only favorite festival of my year, my favorite season. So that's why I'm just
Yeah,
trying
it
to
is
spread that.
constantly reminding me of all the Christmas movies that I want to watch, and it's all in my list right now. Coming
Yeah.
back to you, Prasanna sir. So,
Yeah.
Prasanna sir, you have such a vast experience about so much diversification that you have, starting from traveler photography. You are a banker by profession. You are an engineer by qualification. So, can you tell us how did you like banking interested you? Like, because being an engineer, you usually expect people would go in like typical professions of Infosys or those kind of tech companies.
Yeah, I think it has happened on time, and I never knew that I'll be in the banking, right? So I was in UK in Mastec for almost 1 year in 2007-8, and primarily before that I was a part of one Italian company, Technivont in Italy. So more or less the kind of role which I handled since beginning of my career into like Jerry was doing, right, into social media and so on. So I was more into software development, researching, and when I completed my engineering, and I was more into entrepreneurship. I never thought I'll be a banker, right? On those days, I always thought I'll be an architect or I'll be developing a lot of systems and so on. So when I was in UK with Mastec, which was a microfinance unit, and because of some situation, I had to come back, and I joined one company, Atos Worldline. Earlier, it was known as Venture Infotech. And primarily, most of the business were around servicing to all the banks in India. So you name any bank, right? So that was the company who used to serve more than 50 plus banks, and that was an era wherein most of the banking ecosystems has started in since 2008-9. Say it UPI, NFS, or say it payment gateway, first prepaid card, first EMB card. So gone through that all journey. So I am fortunate to be like India's first EMB card, SBI Bank, or India's first prepaid card. Or I have seen how amalgamation of traditional POS to the digital POS. So I think when I was in verge of thinking mode in 2014-14 end, where to go, right? I was having 17, 18 offers in hand. So I
Wow.
chose some of the 2, 3 banks were there and chose these banks. It was upcoming bank, nothing was happened there, zero mobile banking app. That's a journey. We thought, let me be there and see if I can use my experience to bring the bank into the limelight. And that's last 7 years in banking. Yeah.
Very interesting story. Being an
Yeah,
engineer
yeah.
really inspires. Jerry, coming back to you, you've been a passionate digital marketer. So can you tell us few good things and bad things about social media? I
I
mean,
think I think I would only talk about the good things because that's where the main money is what I'm making on, or it's my profession. But the thing is, yeah, the good thing about when you talk about digital marketing or social media marketing, the best thing about is that you do not need to be in one location to talk to your customers or to talk to your community. You can probably sit in, let's say, I am sitting in Delhi. I might have my customer in US, in Europe, or in South America, or any other region possible, and I can interact with them through these digital platforms. Uh, when it comes to bad things, uh, it's the personal connect that we always miss. Because let's say if you have a face-to-face meeting with someone, that creates far more impact than when you connect with someone over a Zoom or something. So that is one thing which I feel that digital is missing out on. But probably I think that would reduce as we are heading towards the meta world, the metaverse kind of an aspect. So that's interesting. Let's see how that pans out. But I think these are the two main pros and cons that I wanted to share.
very interesting. Prasanna sir, just now, just like Jerry mentioned about metaverse, we've all been hearing so much about metaverse. How do you think banking will evolve in metaverse?
So last year, I worked out one proof of concept rather pilot to onboard my mobile banking onto augmented reality or virtual reality. Yeah, that's still in progress, right? So wherein customer will be able to search any of the point of interest, so-called branches or ATMs or any of the guy who is related to him on the virtual world, right? So that's the traction we have seen. At least in my bank, we have done that kind of experience. Maybe next coming 3-4 years, when 5G will become reality, the customer will ask more and more, right?
Correct.
And in the parallel force of Facebook, Google, Geo will bring on their own ecosystem. So fortunately, I think Jerry will have a double job. Apart from social media, how do you really do influencing on a different kind of I think that's a future. And if any of the startups or any of the guys who are working on today, I think they will be treated as a influencers or early adopters or some of those successful guys for a future business models on metaverse. I think that's what I also see. Anybody wants to invest into some metaverse startups, it's a best time to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just tell you, like some days back, I visited one college and wherein one of the founder, he has just recently passed out and started a company called Symbiote. He has created such a simulation without using actual physical things for a welding, right? So anybody can come and learn the welding. You can imagine how much you can save, right?
Correct.
And
Correct.
I think that's education. I think almost all, the way we have seen internet adoption, almost all uh, kind of a business model slowly will go there, and maybe we'll see something more which will come up. Say in the banking, we thought, can we not create a virtual branch,
Hmm.
right? Somebody sitting in a some Uganda or some other, he can wear those glasses and feel that he is entering the bank branch. It may not be the adequate use case
But
because anybody can go on internet and do the transaction, but different kind of experience, right? How can we really do? I think it's a good time to see how we can uh, see the. I think Facebook has really done a good job at least announcing on the right time. Uh,
yeah,
and almost many other companies are researching around these areas. Yeah.
I'm hoping all these professions. I think somebody was actually giving me this idea that maybe a plumber and all these urban class jobs that we have it right now. Maybe these jobs would be available online in metaverse also with certifications, and because it will be your
Yes. Yes.
digital house. So it's like a complete virtual reality thing which is coming. Even whether they accept it or not, it's coming.
It is gonna come. This is what we have seen. Every 20-30 years, something new comes, and
Correct.
it
Yes.
changes our world altogether. So slowly, we are moving from that internet-based collaboration kind of era to autonomous era. And
Correct.
I think while we'll be in the 5G, we'll talk about some other verse or some other world waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. So Jerry, coming back to you, you have a huge LinkedIn following. You have like I think 30K plus followers on LinkedIn. Twitter also is growing. Instagram is also 14,000 plus. What kind of brands do you believe in? Like so far, you're promoting. Is it like more related to tech? Is it more related to futuristic or AI related? Do you have any specialization, I would say, or specification that you prefer, promoting that kind of brand over?
So there's no one specific thing that a company that I would be promoting, but the brands that I've collaborated with the most are probably the SaaS companies. Uh,
Okay.
One of the main reason for that is because their products are online. They're launching new products which are related to more and more social networks and how to ease their work, probably automation processes, how to benefit their day-to-day life, save a lot of time, because these are some of the critical aspects wherein a lot of people are searching for products on how to actually decrease their hours spent on screen and improve the productivity aspect. So these SaaS platforms actually help you save that time. So I've collaborated with some of these brands in the past, and they have actually helped reduce that time and also helped me spread their word out. Because being in the part of social media, knowing the social media background, you know what are the things that might work for the audience and what might not. So consulting them also becomes a part of the job. While you're promoting the brand, while you're promoting the product, you also get involved in product roadmap. You also get involved in designing, wherein, okay, these are the functionalities that might work because this is where the creators are facing trouble. Why don't you incorporate ABC? That might reduce the problems that the company or the users are currently facing. So I think SaaS has been one of the top brands that I've been collaborated with. But then again, I have also collaborated with small restaurants and cafes, and also collaborated with personal finance founders who coach and help people and help them build their audience as well.
So
So it has been a mix.
whoever needs brand promotions or
Exactly.
yeah. I'll also, I think, buy your NFT because I also need some. Actually, Jerry, actually, that was my next question. That if a brand approaches you, is it like they already come with like predefined set that this is what they want to post on a profile, or do you guide them with something also, or that consultation is that part of your NFT that you're right now promoting?
So consultation is not going to be a part of this NFT. It's for the future NFTs that we have kept safe. For this NFT, it's only going to be promotion across LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and the brands can actually leverage my audience. So let's say if you are a new startup and you want to get reach faster to the market, the brands can actually leverage my network, and I can help with the promotion, wherein I would be collaborating with them in creating content. So it's not going to be like you give me whatever and I would post. I have a sense of the target audience that I have. If they match with your needs or your collaboration, I would give in my inputs definitely, because I want the NFT holders to gain maximum value for what they have actually paid for.
Absolutely, that makes sense. Jerry, do you also have some favorites that some companies or somebody you want to buy your NFT? We'll start tagging them so that we can reach them.
So yeah, I think Rohas and Vivan, all of them can be tagged in this because we have been collaborating and working on it from past 1 month. So definitely we can definitely tag these guys. But it's currently I'm open for all, because the thing is I'm loving this experience wherein I'm getting to share the word and also help new companies that are actually in a phase wherein collaboration is working for them. It's not like they're releasing one product and that's it. That's the end game. That's not how the people that I mentioned are working. They're working to build a community, to build a phase wherein you're also helping the other person who is using your products and services. So that is why I wanted to collaborate with the names that I had taken.
Jerry Vivan is asking, will we get a friends and family discount of 99.9%?
Yes, you would get 0.01% discount.
Jerry, can I get a discount?
Yes, the same friends and family 0.01% discount is available to all.
Okay, coming back to you, Prasanna sir. Can you tell us your philosophy of your life? Like, a lot of people know about your profile. We are all very impressed by your profile. So much work you've done over the period of years, and you have a very good name in banking fraternity. But your philosophy of life, we would want to connect with you on a personal level also. So if you can share motto of your life or some philosophy that you live by.
After so many years of experience, I could say that collaboration, keeping cool, calm, right, looking at problems with a different angle, right. So, or keep on innovating, thinking out of box. So this has helped me since last 5-6 years. The way I have entered in the banking and now it's a vast difference which I have seen in my whole attire, right? So earlier I
Mhm.
was a kind of a aggressive leader. I used to always look at outcome or taking the things to the goal line, right? So, but I think so it's like now I see that it's a journey, right? These are the same people who gonna be with me. It's not like
Right.
we'll go live and we'll be happy for a day, but the rest of the life they will not be happy. So I think I have learned since last 5 6 years. So it's a very simple philosophy: keep smiling and keep looking at. Although there are huge challenges or huge projects in our way, right? Or huge
Right.
targets or huge. Keep that thing in a mind in the back end, and it will. And whoever you are working with, like people, right? Systems will be there. Systems will keep on changing in the future, right? Today is a technology, tomorrow it becomes B. But as long as you are living today, these are the same people you will be around, right? So how do we make most of it? Say example, I met Jerry, right? And so certainly would like to know, understand, learn more from him, and that's how is the philosophy. Yeah.
Very interesting. Jerry, coming back to you with the same question. Apart from Christmas, what else do you love or some motivation? See, I also love Christmas. I'm obsessed with it. So that is why I'm again mentioning in your wallpaper is just reminding me of it again and again.
So yeah, that's it. That's actually one of my favorite seasons wherein we can eat as much cake as we want, have as much sweets as we
And
want, and
it's the next stage.
not get worried about being fat because we are always in our hoodies and jumpers and sweaters. So that's one of the best aspects of being, I mean, celebrating Christmas during winters. Secondly, I really, something personal, which I think a lot of my community folks know is I love pizza and football. This is something that I am really passionate about, and I've spent a lot on pizzas and going to attend matches as a supporter in the stadium as well. Uh, and one goal or one vision that actually motivates me and keeps me going every day is I want to encourage and inspire people to start working on their personal brand. So I've talked about this vision statement that I have across LinkedIn, on Twitter, on even on Instagram as well. And I'm also having a small community wherein I am helping people to build their personal brand on LinkedIn and how to get their message out, how to build a community around it. So this vision keeps me motivated and helps me wake up every day early in the morning with passion, with a smile. Even though I had a bad day, doesn't matter because this vision
That's
probably helps me overcome all that stuff.
that's the spirit. So I'll give you one more work you really love doing that for people. You can help me build my LinkedIn brand. Instagram, I'm still very active, but LinkedIn, I'm very inactive. So please help me doing that.
I'm up for that. Not a problem at all. I'll be happy to help out.
Please do. So Jerry has 24 NFTs launching, right?
Yes, that's right.
You have 24 NFTs launching, and Prasanna sir, you're launching, you're coming up with 50 NFTs. So these NFTs are going live on 18th of December. The sale will be open only for 24 hours. And very soon we'll make the website also live so that people can start preparing. So it will be first come, first serve basis. And I think Jerry, you already have Vivan who's buying it at 0.01%. Vivan, you can buy all the NFTs. I'll be happy to introduce each and every one. So last question. I know it. I'm probably going to buy NFT of you also and Prasanna sir also. But this question is for all the viewers. Why should somebody buy your NFTs? So we'll go ahead with Prasanna sir and then we'll come on to you, Jerry. So why should one buy your NFT?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a different world, right? After some time, so
Correct.
that's the one thing for sure. Another way to look at it is like the way I have developed or whatever my architectures or whatever my principles or fundamentals or those things, which is from grounds, and you will not find it anywhere. You may not find it in any book or you may not find it in a any YouTube, right? So these will be unique ones which I am preparing for the launch, right? And I think that's what I can preach and I can promote that this is very very important. And whatever I'm gonna launch, right? So it will be a trending around technologies. It will be trending around. So suppose say any organization wants to get into that, it will help them to grow not only in number of size but businesses and so on. So that's what I am looking at this kind of a thing uniquely. Yeah. So let's see how it impacts
Sir, when
overall
are we
ecosystem.
launching
Yeah.
your photographs that you've clicked, the brilliant photography that you've done, when are we launching those photographs as NFT?
So those will be part of the same thing. So that's what I I couldn't. So as you are asking the question, that's what I'm saying. Those also will be. I think most of them will be there. Less of them will be around technology. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Along with a very intellect banker with full
Yeah, yeah,
experience,
yeah.
he's a brilliant photographer also, Jerry.
Yeah.
So coming back to you, Jerry, first of all, why do you have 24 NFTs? Why 24?
Just a number that I chose randomly. There was a poll that I had posted out how many NFTs should I launch in the first series, and the answer that I got was between 20 and 30, and
Okay.
that's the reason why I just landed up on 24 just as a random one. But then again, if you put thought back into the process, basically it is for brand promotion. If any brand wants to leverage my network, they can leverage that immediately, wherein I can help them with postings on my network. And if you look at it, 2 brand promotions a month makes it to almost 24. And the sooner you redeem, the first slots you can get. And the best part about that is leverage the network that I have now before the prices go up for the next NFT, because currently I'm getting 6 million views on LinkedIn.
Wow.
Probably when the next launch happens, it will be 12 million, but the prices won't be the same. So why not buy now?
So it's better that we just buy it right now and keep it and we redeem it as soon
At a
as,
later stage.
or maybe as soon as, because I would
Yeah.
need immediate help because I really need my profile to be more active. I'm not active actually. I just more active on Instagram. That's a different story. I think it's so. Vivan is saying I heard one creator Roha spoke to auction of an NFT where the holder could recommend a tattoo. Are Jerry or Prasanna open to that?
I could recommend a tattoo, but not get one.
And Prasanna, what about you?
I think I may not recommend it. Yeah, because I have my own competition against whatever. Yeah, so I may not recommend these kind of things. Yeah.
So Vivan, Jerry would recommend one, but he was not open to get one. So that's very interesting. This thing that people would recommend a tattoo you get, you sell that as an NFT. Very nice. After jokes, I think I'll launch this. But first jokes. So, so the sales are opening on 18th of December. Only 24 hours. It will be first come first serve basis. And I think a lot of people that I've spoken to personally about, a lot of people are interested in buying NFTs on the first sale only because so that they can redeem it at a much later stage in life, maybe, and help and support the Human Talent NFT. Anybody who's interested, you can contact us. We'll also put in our information here, and probably Vivan will put it on the video later. You can watch it, connect to us, get to know us. As in, I will help you in getting to know these two gentlemen. Maybe in future me, but right now I'm promoting them. We'll help you get to know them, and you can buy their NFT. And thank you so much for joining in, Jerry and Prasanna sir. I will see you in the future session, and let's sell and be rich. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much for hosting us.
All the best, Prasanna sir, and all the best, Jerry.
Thank you so much.
And Jerry, you're helping me, huh?
Definitely done. That's a deal.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Bye. See you guys.
Thanks. Bye, guys.